Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Daniel. This is Jonathan. Today we are back with Death Note, episode 13. Did I say?
Lucky number or not so lucky number. 13.
Lucky or not so lucky, number 13. We had a lot revealed last week.
Yes.
We have now found out of another Kira, as we're calling it.
Another Kira.
Another Shinigami, yeah.
I almost called it again.
Hey,
I almost said that demigod again.
Demigod,
a shimmy god. So,
Yeah.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, the shimmy. Her name was Rem. I just happened to remember because I was scrolling there a second ago. And the person, the new Kira, is like a big fan of Light.
Mm-hmm.
Almost, and wants to meet her, but she's a little bit more like
Loose.
less careful, saying certain things. So like Elle came across some new information,
Right.
which had him like either scared or excited when he found out this Shinigamis are real.
At first, I thought it was excitement, and then I was like, "No, that's fear."
He might be like he's dealing with paranormal, which is a little bit. He's probably used to dealing with. I mean, I don't know in this world if there's other paranormal stuff that happens, but
well, I mean, I think he understands. I think there's a little bit of paranormal that he was aware of, knowing the fact that Kita needs a name and a face.
Right at that point, he knew something.
But this was just like knowing
like
about
a death god
actual,
is actually happening. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, well, go ahead. One of the things that was interesting from that last episode was the whole way that was it her Misa got her book, right? Is there was another Shinigami god, a third Shinigami god, who was kind of involved and fell in love with her as a
and tried to protect her
and changed fate.
Right.
So that's one of the things that I didn't quite understand, and I think I was a little lost on, is Misa the girl that he fell in love with, or was it that Misa was able to get that book because he fell in love with another human?
I think he said, or her Shinigami, or she said to her Shinigami, she was like, "Oh, so that's who saved me," or something along those lines. So then I think it was her, even though because what confuses the image, it looked like dark hair, older, but it was like raining, so maybe we're off on that. But I think it is actually her.
Yep.
And so then that's why that Shinigami was like this. That's why this book belongs to you.
Yes.
Because his book is gone.
Okay.
Technically because of her. So it would tie in.
Gotcha. Yeah. So that's a little bit of a piece that I was kind of confused, but it was interesting that that's how she got it.
Right. And so I guess that's a way technically to kill a Shinigami, but I mean, I don't know how you can like
make him.
Yeah. It's like if Light wanted to kill his Shinigami,
he'd have to make
like, I want you to change fate for me for whatever reason.
I mean,
to keep the apples away long enough.
Well, or Light becomes an apple.
Yeah, and he falls in love with Light. With the apple. Yeah.
But the cliffhanger, right, was they're both in the same cafe unknowingly.
Yeah.
Here's a good word: unbeknownst to
each other. Yeah, that's a good word.
They are in the same cafe, and we talked about this. Was if their two Shinigami saw each other, would they tell each other about the other
about it? Yeah.
Dang, yeah.
They probably think it's so fun. That's why they're there, or at least Ryuk is there for that reason.
Correct.
Yeah. So and then the last thing is Light is kind of stuck in this weird position where he has to pretend to be helping the cops, pretending to be Light, or pretending to be Kira,
without revealing
that he is actually Kira, but having to be as convincing enough.
But not too convincing.
Right.
God, that's just.
And then Elle was like, well, let's just see if the real Kira responds. Yes. It's like a whole thing.
That was another thing that I thought was maybe Light shouldn't respond as the cop Kira and the fake other second Kira are doing, and just have somebody control their actions before they die and reveal that, hey, I'm not coming on the news because that's not my MO, but in doing so he kills another criminal, which is his MO, right? And then it would just show that it was really him, and it keeps him under
a little bit more hidden.
Yeah.
So many options. So I'm ready to hop in to see where this takes us. Before we do, guys, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full link through action on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. If you want to go ahead and check those out, all linked down below. We're gonna hop in to episode 13. I think one question we asked is if he does figure out who she is. She seems to be willing to give her name.
She's got the eyes though.
Right. So then he can't see her. She'll want to meet him somehow. Will he trick her into asking her to give him her name. Does he see her as enough of a threat?
And if she sees him, does she just see that his name is Light? Or does she see that it's Kita?
There's another message from the second Kira. I'm told it's a video in a journal this time.
What is that idiot?
Oh, she's telling him.
Why can't he just wait?
Oh, that's the other thing. He thinks it's a he.
2006? These entries are from last year. Confirmed our Shinigami at the Tokyo Dome. If this were aired on TV, his intentions would be obvious to anyone who sees it. Besides, he can't see my Shinigami unless he touches my Death Note. How's he planning to do that?
But can they see each other?
Right.
Why can't I see my own lifespan even though I have Shinigami eyes?
Yep.
Do you think you could tell me again?
Humans with Shinigami eyes only need to know the lifespan of their victims. And just as we can't see the lifespan of others of our kind, humans who possess a Death Note cannot see each other's lifespan, even with the eyes.
That protects them then.
My friend and I showed off our notebooks in Aoyama. That's something that could only be understood by me. And as for the police, they'll be distracted by the May 30th entry. We confirmed our Shinigami at the baseball game at the Tokyo Dome.
They met with each other.
The real message from this diary is the one regarding Aoyama.
He has to come up with a fake message.
I have to be careful not to say too much. It's better to wait and hear his opinion first.
Doesn't he understand what would happen if we aired this message? It would create an immediate panic
Yeah.
and the
Ella
game would
walked
have to
off.
be canceled.
If we make the diary public, then we'll be forced to make some kind of televised announcement canceling the game on the 30th. But if we don't broadcast it, we can be sure the second Kira won't do anything. I say we make it public, and we air an announcement canceling the game.
Oh.
At the same time, we'll announce that on May 30th, we're going to set up checkpoints on all roads leading to the Tokyo Dome. We'll send a response from our invented Kira, something like, I understand and I agree to meet you there. There could be another message hidden in this diary, one that's not so obvious.
Ella's
If
good.
there's a mess, it would only make sense for us to look into all of the places that were mentioned in the journal. 22nd, he's meeting a friend in Aoyama. 24th,
He just
meeting another
he just
friend
glossed
in
over it.
Shibu. Let's keep an eye out for people with notebooks in Aoyama
Oh,
and
shoot.
people in clothing stores
Oh
in
my
Shibuya.
God.
If this phony Kira slips up and gets apprehended, at the very least I have to obtain his notebook. And
Yeah.
in the worst case, I may end up having to kill everyone there.
Don't go.
It's Ryuzaki.
Uh-oh.
When you two are working together, I want you to keep a close eye on Light the entire time.
He didn't say why though.
I guess he still plans to investigate Light until the probability that his
Oh,
Kira
okay.
reaches
Never
zero.
mind.
I'm supposed to keep the fact that I'm helping with the Kira investigation a secret.
So many
It's
secrets.
because I was hanging out with my girlfriend.
Light, aren't you going to have any dinner?
Actually, I'm still full from room service at the hotel.
I can't believe you just
At
said
the
that to
hotel?
Mom. So what's this about a hotel? Sounds pretty
Yeah.
suspicious.
Oh, he
Gave it up.
accidentally.
Slipped up.
If two Shinigami happen to meet in the
here we
human
go.
world, are they allowed to speak to each other?
As long as I'm attached to a human, I'd say it's against the rules unless I had their permission first.
The humans' permissions?
But there's no laws against it either, so I guess it's possible that another Shinigami might talk to me.
There's a chance he might mention the fact that you're with me and reveal that I'm Kira?
They probably wouldn't, but it depends on their personality.
Oh, man.
Even if I see another human with a Shinigami, I'm not gonna tell you.
He doesn't like to intervene.
Definitely the 22nd. There's a big event going on at a club in Aoyama called the Note Blue. Aoyama. He might be smarter than I thought.
I don't.
Which
Did she come up
means
with this?
I'll have to be that much more careful from now on. Oh, these are some of my friends from school.
Oh, he's gonna lose him.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
that's what I'm wondering.
This is my cousin Taro. He also told me he's looking for a
Yeah.
girlfriend. So
Oh, boy.
does anyone want to volunteer?
Hey, I never said that.
He seemed like, man, Light's really good at coming up with stuff.
With all of us walking together like this,
That's
even
wild.
if Ryuk is seen, no one would be able to tell which one of us he's following.
Oh, is she looking at everyone already?
Is that her?
Oh, with the wig. How?
Moon Yagami, is it? You're the only one whose lifespan I can't see.
Oh, that's true.
I can't believe it. I never thought it would be this easy to find him. All right, Rem, time to go.
Wait, are we missing
You finally
something?
found
No,
him,
no.
and now you just want to leave?
I know his name now, so I can easily find out all about
Oh, I thought he was safe because she couldn't see the.
Because she couldn't see the name, but she can see everybody else's that he's with. So that plan kind of backfired on him a little bit. But she was also looking at everybody that was there. I hadn't even
That's
thought of
crazy.
that. She is thinking that far ahead.
She must have had. How long has she had the notebook?
I don't know, but I would say, as much as she is loose, she's smart.
Yeah, maybe she's very smart. She's just a little bit. She's like a fanatical. Like she's a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
So then she was a little bit like careless because she was such a fan of Kira.
And I want to go back after the episode to that scene where she's in front of the mirror and she asks him, because he says, "You can't see. Why can't you see my own lifespan?" And what did he say? It's because you can't see the life.
You only need to see the lives of the victims that you're taking, and as long as another human holds a death note, you also can't see their lifespan.
Is that what it was? Okay.
But I guess their name, so they can still see the name. I thought that they couldn't see anything.
Same.
So I thought he was safe, but she could still see his name.
But she called him Moon. I mean, it's
Moon Yagami. Oh yeah,
because it's so his name is I forgot when in the episode of Naomi he gives her his name and he tells her what it's a derivative of.
That's right.
And so she looked at him as Moon. So if she wrote down Moon Yagami, could she still get him?
I think, and now she sees his face, but she could just look him up online.
Right. This is exactly.
Now but she's a fan, so she won't hurt him unless she feels threatened and unless she has the upper hand.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy, dude. The death note will not affect those under 780 days old. Oh,
that's
pretty. That's good. So yeah, a little under 2. Yeah, 600, 130, 730. Yeah, like 2 years and like 2 months.
Change.
Yeah. Dang. All right.
That was impressive. Wild.
Oh. The death note will be rendered useless if the victim's name is misspelled 4 times.
So if she tried to write Moon Igami 4 different times and he didn't die, does that mean if she finally writes Light, she won't get him?
No, but it has to be the official name. Oh yeah. I forget about the whole name thing.
Yeah.
Because I think he's just called Light because it's like a nickname.
Well,
so but his legal name is I guess Moon then,
mm-hmm.
right?
I think so. That's what it was.
So that's what all she has to write.
Okay,
I would think. But it says the death note. Does she mean the whole death note or just that paid? Just that, or just the death note won't work against that victim?
That victim. Good question. We're gonna need another one of these informational pages.
I know. Because I know when he first got the death note, he was doing a lot of different names, but I think he was trying to write different ways to write a certain name.
Well, and then also this is why El's fake name is the same as a pop star singer. Remember? Because if he tries to spell his name and spells it wrong or whatever, or
that's
spells
true.
the other artist's name, he would kill him.
He'd accidentally kill him. All
right. Dang, Misa's smart. Misa's smart.
It's written as Moon, but read as Light.
Okay.
Light Yagami. He won the national tennis championship when he was in his second and
He's
third
infatuated
years of
with
junior
them.
high. I can't find a picture of him, but there won't be anyone else with a name like Light Yagami.
Oh.
Okay.
Who would have ever thought that Kira would be so young and handsome? Everything about him is better than I imagined.
But can she remember his
I can't
face?
believe how easy it was to purchase this information. The world sure is a scary place.
That is true.
I even know his home address now.
Oh no.
We were there.
All she has to do is knock on the door.
I didn't notice anyone who looked suspicious at the note blue.
And he is he looking for a guy?
Apparently, Sakura TV has just received another message from.
I see you. I know you.
Don't give his address.
I'm happy to say that I have found Kira. To all of the people at the television station and the police department, I'd like to thank you very much.
He must have seen Ryuk and picked me out of the crowd.
No, he doesn't know.
No, there's no way he could have known who Ryuk was attached to.
The only ones from the task force who went to Aoyama are Matsuda and Light Yagami.
They just go up.
Kira, after all.
They just go up to 10%.
Still, we have no choice but to communicate as the police directly with the second Kira.
You want to send a message?
We need to negotiate with him to see if we can get Kira's real name.
Oh, man. But she's gonna want to protect him.
Right.
I have no idea how the fake Kira will react to this, but I have no means of stopping the police from sending this message.
Kira will kill you if you contact him. You'll be used and disposed of. Now is your chance to right past wrongs by sharing what you know about Kira.
Where are you going?
To introduce myself.
Golly, dude.
Oh, his girlfriend. That's gonna be the excuse. His girlfriend.
I just came by to give Light an important notebook he left at school earlier today.
Is he gonna know it's her? He's too smart to not think, right?
Could it be?
Oh yes, he's notebook. He put it together.
She's gonna tell him.
I'm Misa Amane. I thought you might get worried if you saw that message on TV.
Oh.
I just couldn't take it anymore, so I brought this notebook.
Oh. Touch it. You can see her. Oh.
Shinigami.
Oh my god.
Mom, she came all this way to return my notebook. Could you make us some tea?
He's gonna try to gain her trust.
I already told you about her.
Oh. Is he gonna tell her that she told him?
You're my girlfriend.
Oh.
We gotta keep this.
Thank you.
I have the
knew
eyes.
it. You never made the Shinigami ideal. When you have the Shinigami eyes like I do, you can see most people's name and lifespan just by looking at them.
But you were careless. What if you'd been caught by the police? Then they'd know everything about Kira.
It's all right. If I do as you say from now on, they'll never be able to.
Oh, wow.
Dang,
So we're
she's like
safe.
submissive
After
like
all,
that.
don't you need someone to see Elle's name? If you want, I could be your eyes.
Wow.
So, would you please make me your girlfriend?
Girlfriend? If she finds out I'm manipulating her and gets hurt, she'll probably kill me.
Right. So he has to go along almost.
Impossible. If you and I were seen together, it wouldn't look very good. In fact, even being here together right now is a problem.
These are pictures of me when I went to Aoyama that day.
Can't even recognize her.
Oh, that's how.
Well, I'm sure no one would recognize her from this.
And this friend you made the tapes with, where is she now?
Why are you doing this to me?
Uh-oh.
If you want me to kill her, just say so and I'll kill her.
Jeez.
I'll even let you hold on to my death note. And if I become a burden to you, then you can just kill me, okay?
Gosh, he's just
Dang.
Why would she go this far?
right.
She loves you, bro.
But
I already told you, I don't care even if all you do is use me. Believe me.
Wow.
She's just
Dedicated to the cause.
she's treating it very different than he is.
Except my parents were killed in a robbery.
Okay.
I was home with them at the time. It happened right in front of me. Kira punished him for what he did to my parents.
Oh.
And that's why Kira means
Oh,
everything.
that's where it
Kira means
started.
everything to me. All I wanted was a chance to meet you one day, so I could thank you for what you did.
she's not as stupid as I thought, and she has promised to obey me from now on.
That's tricky.
Oh. Dang. She's like,
The music.
I understand.
Gosh, he's gonna become like his
Thank you so
minion.
much.
we're like a Joker Harley Quinn
It
relationship,
kinda
bro.
feels like it, yeah.
Oh, this could go bad. I don't know why I'm so excited about it, but oh my god.
Dude, the two of them powered together. God, that's how it ends. The two of them together, that's a formidable force.
Bro, yes. Oh, that was exciting to kind of
Finally, I like the pacing. This show moves quick. Anytime
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, we're probably not going to really know who.
This-
They're not going to meet each other until 10 more episodes. No, it happened
She's
like
like,
that.
nope, I'm going to his house, and I know
Man,
where.
and she was even like, touch my notebook.
Yep. She's just
It makes sense if that's the truth. And I think it is the truth, maybe.
same.
That it like, she just feels like a connection to him. And like, not only connection, but like a huge level of gratitude for like,
What he did.
for providing justice for her.
Which, how long ago did she say her parents died? Were robbed 2 years ago?
A year ago, I think.
However long it was. So she hasn't had then the death note for that long.
No. Yeah, it has, and it's the trial dragged on. So you know he could have died just 2 months ago, and then she became a super Kira fan, and it happened to be like a month later or whatever. She got the
book. And bro, she moved quick, made the deal, trying to figure out who he was, where he was, found him. It was a little bit of it was kind of like a odd romantic type episode, right?
right. Well, and I wonder if she probably didn't know it was going to go that way until she saw that he was young and good looking.
Which we still don't know how old exactly she is, but I'm going to assume around the same age, maybe.
They're within the same age bracket.
Range, yeah.
Yeah.
But she went through a lot to find him.
She did.
But like I told you, and I said this earlier, I think as much as she is loose, she's also smart. So yeah, she's very, very loose with information she's giving out, but she's also very smart because she went to great lengths to cover her tracks. That disguise she wore.
Was it that she's really smart, but she got a little careless with some things because she was excited, or was it that she's so smart that she knows that even if she gives up this information, it's not enough to
reveal him,
or to reveal her, or to what's the word? Like that could potentially put her in a situation where she can get arrested or get caught or whatever. So like she's that smart that it's kind of like Elle.
Mm-hmm.
Elle was willing to tell Light, I'm
right.
Elle.
Yeah,
it was a calculated move.
Right. It is almost a chess piece move type deal with that. Yeah, she's giving out so much information, but now Man, the possibilities are endless here, because if she's gonna really do everything that he says, he can tell her to release another message, you know, and start throwing wrong information like, hey, we met at this place, and you know, thank you for, and he can make them think that Kira's actually a girl by saying, you know, whatever.
God, how's he gonna act out at the station? Or when he's working with the cops, like, what's he gonna like? How does he play this angle?
Does he? I think he's gonna play it safe. He's not gonna introduce her quickly to them or have her around or anything. But if he really wants Elle's name, he
has a fallback.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy. Yeah, and I wonder if she just knows a lot, because it just showed that Ryuk had no idea about that detail, right? But she learned it because Rem taught her. It just might be that her Shinigami knows a lot more, and she seems to ask her a lot of questions constantly.
Right. And is more willing to share information.
Right. So she just may have picked up on things.
Yep.
This isn't the first time something's happened where he's like, even I didn't know that.
Right. This is where if he tore the page or wrote the name after.
Yeah, little details he didn't even realize.
Yep. Shinigami. Ryuk might be a least experienced Shinigami god.
Yeah, or he didn't study.
Dang, but. And Rem is just so like nonchalant, like just
chill. I know, right? He's always like cackling,
right?
Like laughing.
Correct.
He's like, yes.
Man, Dang. This is exciting.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm curious to see. This could go a million different ways. But he said he can act like a girl, her boyfriend.
Yeah,
but he can't actually be it because it makes things. I don't know. Maybe something does happen, and like he spends time with her, and then he starts to, and they become like this crazy.
She's not she's cute.
Right,
she's not
it's the right age.
Yeah,
they're both good looking, and they can become like a power couple.
Yeah,
especially if she shares like the way he thinks. He'd be like, "Wow, we're a lot more similar than I thought." Dang, and then their Shinigamis can hook up, make Shinigami babies.
Oh, is Rem a girl?
Oh, I guess I assumed. Yeah, I don't know.
Rem could be maybe a guy. But
Yeah,
I guess
true.
Ryuk acts like a guy, so
right. That's true. It's a little ambiguous, kind of.
Yeah.
But,
oh man, I'm excited though.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where this goes. Nice new twist. This show has been really good about finding different ways to kind of like throw a curveball and everything. So looking forward to see where this goes. But that's all we got for today, guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Please consider subscribing to our channel. Full link to access over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes if you want to get ahead on those. But we'll be back next time with episode 14. Yep. So until then, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.